It's the Cinema Cellar Halloween double feature. Now with your host, Chaz Dente.
It's going to be amazing. The best, everyone says so. Believe me, we're going to have the best introductions. Everyone's going to know my name. Everyone already knows my name. The only person more famous than me is Jesus and perhaps Chaz Dente. Or are you going by Chaz Dente?
You can call me Chaz Dente, but today you can go... Today I'm going by Captain Boo Albano. I got my Hawaiian shirt here. The hair is crazy. I haven't pierced my face yet. I haven't cut my head open. I haven't managed the Wild Samoans yet. They're not here. But I am here to host the Cinema Cellar's Halloween double feature. Today I have... Well, my first guest is here today.
I'm very glad to meet you, Mr. Blue Albino.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Dump.
Mr. Dump.
Mr. Dump here, but a lot of you in the NJ comedy scene will know him as Garrett Blakeslee.
Fake news, not associated with him. I'm not associated with him. He's a liberal Antifa leftist. He sleeps with Joe Biden, sleepy Joe Biden. He sleeps in his bed with him. It's bad. He's bad news. He's a bad guy. Don't listen to him.
Yes. Don't do that.
Definitely don't follow him at gblakes13 on Instagram. That would be the worst. You're basically Antifa at that point.
So do you know what movie we're watching today?
I hear that we're doing a Little Choppy Horrors.
Yes, Little Shop of Horrors. The original Little Shop of Horrors from 1960. I think you would be very interested in this film because we are focusing on the Space Force. And I think... alien plants, alien vegetation is going to be the next big problem.
Don't want alien immigrants coming in. Any type of alien is bad. Martian, Mexican, they're all the same to me. I don't care. I want borders. I want to build a wall around Earth, or at least the United States. We're going to build a space wall. It's going to be the biggest, believe me, guys.
So this film, what do you know about this film? I'm talking to Garrett.
I know.
What do you know?
I know that there's... I thought that there was a Rick Moranis version, but he got attacked by Antifa, so we can't see that anymore.
We can't see
Very
that
sad. The left took this away from us.
Yep.
Just like they took away Halloween, I was going to have a costume, very tasteful minstrel costume. You know, I got the right shoe polish and everything. But Screechin' Nancy Pelosi, she said, I'm culturally appropriating. I'm inappropriate. Racial inappropriate. It's bad. The left took away Halloween. Can you believe that they're going to take away Christmas next? Is going to be a disaster.
Yes, it is. So, you have no history with this film at all.
I do know that it's about an alien, like Venus flytrap or some shit, that goes into a shop, and the version I'm sort of familiar with, I had to play it, I think it was a song from it or something in band.
Okay.
That, I know that Rick Moranis is like the main character, and he's like, oh my god, there's... something in my... It's a terrible Rick Moranis.
Actually, not awful.
There's a plant... Oh, it's more like cyber... There's a plant in my shop!
I don't... God damn it. Yeah. So, interesting little bit of history about this film. This is from 1960. This was produced and directed by the King of the Bees, Roger Corman himself. This has... a lot of Roger Corman fingerprints on it. The just shitty stage. You're gonna see some stuff. You're gonna see walls wobbling sometimes. But this film, and I'm sure it's gonna come out in the finished product. But this film, it was shot. All the interiors were shot in 2 days. Yeah.
Get it in and out and done. I like this guy.
Yeah, in and out and done. And I think they still had like 2 days left on the location. So then they filmed Bucket of Blood the next 2 days.
Did he pay the camera crew?
I'm sure as little as possible.
I'm starting to like him even more.
Yes, I know you would love Roger Corman and how he cuts corners because he's the king of it. As far as actors that are really of note, a big fan here at the podcast is Dick Miller. He shows up in this film. But one of the biggest ones in this is a very young Jack Nicholson.
I
Yeah.
like Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, young Jack Nicholson shows up. He plays a masochist.
I liked him when in 12 Angry Men when he committed war crimes. It's my favorite type of crimes, war crimes. I pardoned that guy because he committed war crimes. They're the best crimes, believe me. We're going to win all the wars, get all the criminals. We're going to bring them back home because they're our soldiers, believe me.
We're going to reopen Guantanamo Bay, right?
Reopen Guantanamo Bay.
Wonderful.
And we're going to put Screeching Nancy Pelosi and Jewy Chuck Schumer in there.
Yeah, do you have anything else? I think you've...
I could go on and on. I think we should watch the movie because you know me. I can talk about myself. You know,
for hours on end.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly,
normally, I like to talk to a rally with a bunch of people. I have the biggest rallies. Everyone says so.
Yep, the
or if
biggest
there's
ones.
a helicopter, I can shout over. I like to do that when I'm
Yep.
on my way to the White House lawn. But because of that, also my lungs are a little sore not for the coronavirus, but because Melania made me deep throat her dildo last night.
How was that?
That was interesting. It was
Very
interesting. She needed to take out some rage issues on me. It's okay. Very healthy marriage, me and Melania.
Yeah,
Not
it's
what the
almost...
fake news says.
It's a little surprising. It sounds a little, like, healthier than I would expect. So...
Because you're watching the fake news media.
Yes, I get all my news from Facebook. Mm-hmm. So... we're gonna just start this sucker up right now.
Excellent, tremendous. I love it.
Yes, so do I. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. How are the people gonna watch? Oh yeah.
My name is Sergeant Joe Fink. Working with
So
24
cheap
hours
we
shift
couldn't
on a
even
homicide.
shoot it. We couldn't even shoot an exterior. We just drew it up.
Part of town that
Exactly.
everybody
I love it.
knows
So,
to see.
I'm sorry. You
Arcade,
can hear the voice.
walk-in.
Where the ecstasy
The
is wilder
voice
and the crime
you
rate
are
is
hearing right now.
Girls, I love that place. I've been to that many times. I grab them all the time.
Well, I know you all have heard that voice, but the other voice here, this is my second guest, Emma Cohen. She's come in. We were watching the original Little Shop of Horrors. You ever seen this one?
I've seen this, yeah, I think. I've seen
Okay.
a version.
Okay. Wonderful.
I haven't seen the one that looks like... Yes.
Thank you.
I haven't seen the one that looks like Schoolhouse Rock, though, but... Like, I feel like instead of singing about giant plant eating people, we're gonna sing about how it counts to 10 and stuff.
We're gonna talk about how a bill gets made into law first.
You don't believe in that, though.
The first Congress that come in AOC, she's terrible, bad, very bad leftist socialist. She comes in, she screeches a lot, but then the Republicans, very good people, love all them very good people. They come in and they stop her from making the laws that are gonna hurt us.
Already? Will you shut up, man?
No. No. He never will. Oh my god. See, if this was just a cartoon, I would probably really dig it. But they did make a cartoon in the 90s, and it stunk. How do you even do it?
Mushnik sounds like a racial slur, so I like it already. This is very nice.
It sounds like something I would buy from a delicatessen. I would
Yeah.
love to get myself a little mushnik, wouldn't you, Emma?
Yeah, it sounds like an ad that they'd have on Subway on the commercial after me as Jake from State Farm.
This guy has a very evil-looking beard. I don't like men with beards. They're disgusting. They look terrible.
How do you feel about Ted Cruz? He has a beard.
Ted Cruz has a beard. I like Ted Cruz because he's permanently attached to my anus. Is very good for me. He kisses up to me. His wife is very ugly and he's a Zodiac killer, but he's very good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he is Russian. I like him even better now.
He's a Russian Jew, mushnik.
Oh, I like him less now.
Yeah. The only Jews you
Come
like
on, look at him when he's talking with the hands. He's talking with his hands like
to be
an
lawyers. I
Italian
don't want them to be florists because then they're gonna make these evil plants that they're gonna eat Americans. They're very bad.
What about Chuck Schumer?
Chuck Schumer? He makes plants very bad. He wants to legalize marijuana. Very, very bad.
Why don't you let him see?
What? See? Look, here I got a new customer. Brand new in the yellow vest. I should let the...
Oh, yeah, Dick Miller. Oh, out the gate.
Him out right away.
I thought it was discount
Ha,
mini Bruce.
Flower as fresh as the springtime mushniks. Hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Farr. What can I do for you today?
Of course he's a
I
doctor.
haven't got much time. Send me over 2 gladiolas and the fern. Excellent. That's 2 dozen glads, 1 potted fern. No, mushnik. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
That's a very aggressive reaction.
Why is he drilling his tongue? Does he not want him to talk? I tried to get something like this done at Guantanamo, but they said something about a vagina convention or something,
Isn't this
which
what
I
you do
thought
at
was
ICE,
something.
though?
That is, I tried to get them to do it at ICE, but they said it's something against something called the vagina convention, which I thought I would like, but it turns out it's very bad. You can't do anything to the evil people, the Muslims and whatnot.
I'll send Seymour right away. Who am I to argue with science? Make it snappy.
Yeah, who are we to argue with science? Donald!
If you elect Joe Biden, he's gonna listen to all the scientists.
Okay, I don't like Joe Biden, but I will say,
Seymour Krell, boy?
simmer down. Simmer down now. All right, we're going to pull it back.
Make it
A
on the
little bit.
movie.
We're trying to watch the film here. If this was Alamo Drafthouse, you'd be thrown out.
I was calling John D. Rockefeller
Okay.
to make a loan on my Rolls Royce. Sorry, I said
He has a Rolls Royce. Fancy.
In that shitty flower shop, how can you afford it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Right? Look at that.
You'll take 1 point.
He looks like the person from the "We're saving Main Street, not Wall Street" commercials.
We're on Skid Row, baby.
My name is Burson Fudge.
Excellent. I am Gravis Mush.
Did he say his first name was Person?
I think so.
Yeah, holy shit.
Hello, unmanned guy.
It's just like he read the script and it says Person 1, so he forgot that's not his actual name.
I'm sure he asked the director, Roger Corman, hey, this just says Person on the script. What do I say? I'll make it up. And just Dick Miller being like, oh, fuck you. You're making me work too hard. So he's just, I'm Person.
I am
man.
Person Juan.
What is this dude doing? Why is he
there
trimming a leaf?
Pendulum attached to
It's called decorating. You have to decorate a bouquet, so sometimes you gotta cut little pieces, make it look nice.
That music sounds eerie.
Yeah, it's really the music you want to hear when you're being. Is he eating the flower?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this is a
He's
small
putting like
shop.
salt or
Putting
pepper on
more
it.
and salt on it.
They're full of pretty flowers, expensive flowers.
Get some lox on there. Have a nice little bagel.
Right. I would love a schmear on that. Oh fuck! Just munching away.
Look, don't knock it till you
You have
try
to pay for that, buddy.
I think he just did. So it's totally cool. He just thinks he's weird.
He's like,
I've
the
eaten
left one
flower-
looks more delicious. I'm gonna have that one.
There are flowers you can eat, but I don't think those are the ones.
But are there flowers you should eat?
I'm more of a right Twix and flower person, to be honest.
Twix. I'm so sorry we don't have Twix here. We have a lot of sour
Candy.
stuff. But we also have potato.
We
Well,
also
not potato
have
chips,
the
but
most disappointing thing in all of Halloween.
they're not pennies.
They're not pennies.
They're not pennies. Fuck you.
Hey,
They're not
I
pennies.
had in my neighborhood a dude who gave out Bible comics.
Oh,
That's
See,
the most
those are
disappointing.
actually kind of fun because of how
You can burn
how
them.
horrible they
Yeah.
are. They're scary to a point of actually fitting in with Halloween. Where it's like, oh my god, I smoked that marijuana joint and now my family's dead.
Exactly. I love how
holy
you,
shit!
like,
Look
death
at
on
her
vacation
torpedoes
right
coming
now.
out of her chest.
I am Captain Boo Albano.
Why were
Oh, who's that?
why were boobs so much pointier in the 50s and 60s?
Because they stuffed them with pointy things.
Is it because of all the surplus torpedoes from World War II?
Yes.
That's what they
Yeah.
did with them.
Exactly.
Cuban Missile Crisis didn't go well, so we had to save them. That's not how the Cuban Missile Crisis worked. I'm making up history too, just like you, Donald.
Understand what I mean? I've eaten in flower shops all over the world. And I've noticed that the places that have the most weird and unusual plants do the best business.
See?
See? What is this, a tango?
What?
What
What is
is
this, huh?
What is this, a tango? Or are we gonna be
I
dancing?
thought it
and-
takes two to tango,
I
not
am a
four.
little
He came from
surprised-
math, very sad, not smart.
To look at that wall and they state the buy.
I think in the remake, you know, who could have worked as Mr. Mushnick, who would have really Jewed it up like perfectly, it would have been Jackie Mason.
I was gonna guess Max Lehman, but
Max Lehman?
yeah.
He wasn't even alive in 1986.
Mel Brooks might have been good too.
He would have been good.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say Mel Gibson, and I would have laughed.
That would be great. I want to get Mel Gibson to play like
Moses.
the Jewiest
Have him play
person
Moses.
ever. Like
Have him play Adam Sandler and
Chaim
Adam Sandler's biopic.
Feinbaum,
Yes.
the banker.
Have him play one of the goblins in one of the new Harry Potter reboots.
I mean, that's basically saying play a Jewish person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you're a goblin. You have a big nose. You
run a bank.
work at you run a bank. We all know what you're saying,
Yeah.
J.K. That's and I didn't care for your books, and everyone called me a fucking asshole, and that I wasn't woke, and then turns out she's a fucking turf, and everyone's going like, "Oh, I didn't know." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. You were cool with the slave. You were cool with them having Dobby as a slave because he was cute. Fuck you."
Yeah.
All right, that's my rant.
Did she just say, "Look at my tits"?
Why not?
What's with Grandpa Jolene over here? Grandma Jolene over here.
She'll be dead soon anyway.
She's a hypochondriac.
Where's her mask?
Every morning after
You know, it's funny how there are people that it does blow my mind that we are in an age where there's people that are germaphobes but refuse to wear a mask.
Yeah,
Or
I don't get it.
anti-vaxxers that are like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to participate in that." And it's like, you know what? You know,
This woman is very excited about her medicinal whiskey.
Yeah, I want some now.
That reminds me, yeah, I'm sorry I don't have any booze.
Ah, it's
It's
fine.
okay, I have to drive.
I don't drink. Drinking is bad. Sleepy Joe Biden drinks.
I only
Drink
drink
'cause he's
with my
Catholic.
buddy Chris Paul.
Hell yeah.
Joe Biden does drink, yeah.
You never know what this is gonna do.
Yeah, I'm sure I would hate to be around either of them if they drink. I don't see Donald drinking, but I see Joe drinking, and I see him being a touchy boy.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
seeing him
all
being
over
touchy.
people, like, ah! Yeah, babe.
Yeah, hey, that's right, babe.
Is
Hey,
this a big
yeah, hey, you've been talking to me and giving me some
Yeah,
attention. I could touch you now.
Gradual
No.
stroke on the knee.
My God.
I bet Hillary Clinton's probably just been drinking
Why
the
do
past
they
4
have-
years after what she had to go through.
Why is every poor person's house
She didn't get
partially
divorced.
burnt?
I think she's fine. I think she drinks the blood of dead babies.
Oh
That's me,
no,
though.
this Mac could not.
Don't worry about that. Hold on.
Look, Ma, I gotta hurry. Can I bring you
But come on, hey, look at
I still
look at this butt plug I grew.
Why does every poor person's house look partially burnt in the 1960s?
Wow, she is a lightweight. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why it looks burnt.
Cigarettes. Everyone smoked. That's why everything looks burnt because of all the fucking tobacco smoke.
all of the times they fall asleep smoking and light their sheets on fire.
Holy shit! It was so common.
Yeah.
It's really fucking crazy.
Like, and they had
People
to do
just fall asleep.
PSAs about it. Like,
Yes.
don't smoke in bed, cause you might fucking die.
Yeah. Like,
They thought that was the most
It's
dangerous
just
part
so
about cigarettes.
funny. It's
in the
like, hey,
60s.
I'm done having sex. Let me
Yeah.
just fall asleep with a smoke in my mouth.
That's so dumb. You can choke.
He's still there eating the fucking flowers. You're not even getting paid to be here. Leave,
Is he
pal.
gonna eat this thing now? Like, what the fuck? Like,
It's like the
I hope he
Costco
does.
samples, you know?
Yeah,
Fine.
And he just wants
You
more.
don't even know about this plant
yeah.
you're
You know
I
what?
get in line for Costco.
I get it.
What name?
What? You
now
gave it a dirty
Torpedo
name,
Tits
you
is
can't
eyeing
even
it
mention
hungrily.
Well, I named it Audrey Jr.
You
Ew.
named it after me. Oh, really?
Honestly, that's kind of like a nice guy move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I find very interesting. Well, then again, this is also the '60s where nice guys, like, I guess either
Was
women
accepted.
didn't know better or it was just that's what they
No,
pushed.
That's as good as guys got in the 60s, pretty much, I think.
I mean, honestly, this is back in a time where you could be a known child molester and your parents would still be like, "Yeah, you can give you a ride home. It's okay."
I mean, I remember
Yeah, at least
being
he's
back
not
in
a
the
faggot.
60s. I was 20. You could do whatever you want in there. You know, I was rich, so I could go up to any girl. I could grab her, you know, whatever, grab her by her torpedo tits. All of them had torpedo tits. Tremendous.
they all did. It was wonderful.
I could grab them. They wore very big panties back then, not like they do now, very small panties nowadays. But I would go up, I'd grab them, and they'd enjoy it. They wouldn't feel anything because the panties were so big.
The Orthodox Jewish dresses.
Oh, gee, thank you, Mr. Mushnick.
Gee, thank you, Mr. Mushnick.
How cold is he? Like, look at her and look at him. He's wearing the scarf.
Yeah.
He's wearing a fucking cardigan.
She's
with a
wearing like
hat.
nothing.
She's wearing a goddamn swimsuit.
She's looking fine, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think you're.
I just still think it's funny that he's like, hey, I found this disgusting carnivorous blob. And I named it after you.
Yeah. Audrey 2, and then Audrey 3, and then an Audrey for every Fast and Furious movie.
Distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker and sicker.
Don't worry. You're gonna be another Luther Glendale.
Pasadena.
That's a reference I don't understand.
Zoop, my hand went over my head for those listening.
Arthur Glendale, I've heard the name. Anyone 80 and 80 plus watching this, please comment below.
Yeah.
Let us know who the fuck Arthur Glendale is.
I once met Angela Lansbury. I had to Google who that was.
Ooh, but you almost met her though. That's Angela Lansbury. That's a big name.
Not almost. I did meet her. Sorry, I
Isn't
misspoke.
isn't she the one with the literature award?
Something like that. I know she was in that Murder, She Wrote show.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different person.
She's
then.
old.
I'm thinking of the Newbery Award, I think.
I don't know. I mean, maybe she wrote too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met her at like a theater thing.
That's cool. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, I did a
How
theater
dare you for
minor
not
in college.
knowing?
That's just what I'm doing with it now. No, I'm joking. I knew who she was. I was just making a joke for the audience.
Well, I'm not laughing.
Here, let me move this out of your way
That
so
looks
you can
creepy.
breathe.
Put your dick in it. Put your dick in it.
Do
Put
it!
your fucking dick in it, bro.
It wants the D!
If you want to be in this frat, you gotta put your dick in it.
How did he cut himself on a fucking...
Thorns.
You must be kidding.
But he didn't even grab the thorns. He grabbed the fucking vase or the pot or whatever.
The leaf. You can slice your thumb on a leaf. Some of those fuckers really fucking get you. And he is
Now he's making
immediately
a blood
popping-
sacrifice. Jesus Christ.
It's so funny
Okay,
how
it's a
he
goddamn
didn't-
pin. Don't freak out. Like,
He didn't question though.
Yeah.
Did you notice how excited this fucker got as soon as he says, "Oh, you like blood?"
Yeah.
You know what? Not gonna think twice. Here, let me pop open the
this
vein.
is definitely a normal
Yeah.
thing for a plant to want.
Totally, yeah. Not strange at all.
I'm
He
totally
didn't even-
comfortable with the fact that a plant wants something, and I'm totally fine with the fact that that's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And asshole didn't even consider, you know, like getting bugs and try and feed it first. You know,
Right.
they have blood.
Even
You know,
like
get some
lambs.
crickets. Throw some crickets in it. Or if that didn't work, how about you kill a rat?
Yeah.
I feel
Or
like
just like get a hooker from the nearest.
Or get a This is the 60s. This
Yeah,
is,
I mean
you
they
could
didn't care
still-
about them.
You
This
could
is the
still kill
60s.
hookers and no one gave a shit.
Yeah.
Sacrifice a hippie, damn it!
Especially if they're black or Latino, or Latina, you know.
That would only work at Kent State. If this is if Mushnick Flower Shop was at Kent State,
Yeah.
you can kill a hippie, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched that movie, the Chicago 7 or whatever. Now I have hippies
That was
on
filmed
the mind.
right across the street.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was filmed at QXT's. All the club stuff was QXT's.
Oh.
And a lot of the court stuff was right across the street over at City Hall.
So I can say I performed on the set of the Chicago 7.
Yes, you can.
Trouble with 10Bs.
Well, is that all?
Credits.
Doesn't it have a scientific
Credits.
name?
Yes, of course, but who could denounce it? You would like maybe to buy something.
Well, we don't have any money except $2,000.
We don't
like
have
how-
any
I
money
like
except
how
for
they-
$2,000. Who says that shit?
They're completely fine with the fact that the plant tripled in size overnight. Like they're not even addressing it. They're just like,
Yeah.
Spend on flowers?
This isn't weird at all.
wow, this shit puts bamboo to shame.
High school. We're building a float for the Rose Bowl parade, which is made out of flowers. Thousands of them. And we're on the committee that picks the flowers.
Rose
and
Bowl
includes all the
parade,
flowers.
okay.
They're on the
Gee, that
committee.
sure is a
Fancy.
mad plant. Wow.
Because everyone knows teenagers are on the committees for all the parades in New York.
Obviously.
Girls, please don't damage the horticulturist.
The horticulture.
Seymour, whatever his last name, hugged these
what-
teenage girls.
Since when does pricking yourself with blood qualify you as a
Your
horticulturist?
shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr.
If you're working in a flower shop.
Yeah.
We need. Yeah, we'll talk
I think
it
that's
over
the
with
only
Mr.
way.
Smith.
I could work at a flower shop and call myself a horticulturist, I guess.
Bye, girls.
I could work on the set of the Chicago 7 and call myself a professional comedian.
A son. Look, Audrey. I got a son.
Oh, gee, Mr. Mushnick.
Yes,
Mr.
put your head a
Mushnick, I
little
don't want
lower.
you should call me
Put your head a
Mr.
little
Mushnick
lower.
anymore. I want
Seymour, yeah, that's right. Grab that fucking
Yeah,
skull.
go down, open your mouth.
Your head
Yeah.
is right in his titty.
Yeah, just look a little bit. Don't forget the balls.
Here, my son. I want to talk on you about the future.
The
Talk
future.
on you.
Fly trap. Look on.
We will.
This is- I'm pretty
we
sure
will
it's-
kill Rocket J Square and Bullwinkle. We will kill Moose and Squirrel and go back to Pennsylvania.
A giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in my giant new flower saloon in Beverly Hills. Do you see that big sign in the sky? It is
No,
saying
I don't see it.
Gravis Mushnik in French.
Isn't it exciting?
Why is it in French if it's in Beverly Hills?
Yeah, shouldn't it be in Russian? That would be
Or
more
just
effective.
English?
Yeah.
Or Los Angelino? Like, I
Los
got...
Angelino.
It could be LA.
flower
This
shop.
this is either shitty LA or shitty New York.
Stop shouting!
But considering they were talking about the Rose Bowl, then it's LA.
Just passed away, Tenafly, New Jersey.
Is that where the Rose Bowl is?
Yes.
Oh, I
Yep.
know that.
No.
I know nothing about NCAA other than you over here made it a thing again, so now they have to play without getting paid.
Fuck you.
Fuck me?
No.
I mean, okay if you want, but...
I was gonna say fuck you for reminding me, but no, thank you for reminding me. Yo, fuck you for doing that.
Me? You
Yes.
mean me?
Yes, you.
Well, fuck you too very much.
Alright, you're welcome.
Thanks very much. Only tell me, why are you so happy? Not only did my Uncle Mush's brother Yankel die, Tenafly, New Jersey.
New Jersey? Who says that?
She's very inconsistent with the accent.
Yes.
Also, why is she, like, opening up to this guy she just met?
Oh, I can tell you why. Because she's a bad actress.
Okay.
I think it's probably more bad script writing than anything.
Seems like bad script
there's a
writing.
lot of bad things in play here.
Yeah. I mean, I love Broadway and all, but it's not known for its consistency with, like, plot and stuff. It's more like visual appeal. It's like the WWE of like, not TV. Whereas most TV is special effects and stuff.
In Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give
Rest in peace in Arabic.
Promise me a week, Mr. Mushnik. I'll sit up.
Oh, we have to, like, have a war with them. Who rests in who claims the rest in peace? I say it's him, but the Arabic speakers say it's them.
So I
don't know, that
this plan
messed up.
it feeds on human misery. I'm pretty sure it's a very good analog for the Republican Party. I want this plant in my next administration.
And then you'll fire it.
No, it'll probably quit.
Oh,
Let's
wait,
be
you
honest.
hear the voice?
It'll think that it's a murderous plant, but it has some morals too, so it'll quit.
But you'll tweet about it, saying that you fired
Well,
it,
of
right?
course, yes.
You said that. Feed me.
This is really bad dubbing. This is like crappy anime level dubbing.
It is really bad puppet work for sure.
Why is his mouth closed? Why did the mouth close when he was talking? Or she? What's the appropriate pronoun for a
For a plant,
murderous
I don't know.
plant
You know,
from outer space.
Because it's funny, plants. There are male and females of plants, but I think there's some that are hermaphrodites, which is true, and then there are some that are just produce asexually. You know what I'm saying? So
I
like,
mean,
don't
you
know
could
how it
be
works.
different genders and be asexual.
Cut off his hands already?
I'm just trying to think in plant terms because plants don't really know gender. Really?
I mean,
Hey,
plants,
I identify
as a rule,
as
generally
plant.
don't talk.
You identify? I identify as a vegetable. Then why are you talking?
Yeah.
So
like,
I'm not.
you
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Blood for myself, or I'll be in worse shape than Mom.
What?
It's like I identify as a vegetable. It's like, why do you have seeds inside you that makes you a freak? It's like, well, I want to get my seeds removed eventually, and we'll have hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the strawberry
I mean,
did.
tomatoes are like the transgender people
Of
of the vegetable of the vegetation world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks they're vegetables, but actually,
You know, I'm
physically
tired
they're
of
fruits.
misplanting these tomatoes.
misgenusing.
Misgenusing, yeah.
This is great. Back in the day when there were like no security guards, no money for security guards, it's all good.
It's just hope. They hope people don't come here because there's a bunch of hobos there
Yeah.
with like a garbage fire who are ready to rape you.
Yeah, and you know, we didn't bother the homeless people as much.
Is that a bottle of whiskey?
Fucking huge rock.
Why are you throwing rocks at it? Take the whiskey. Oh.
What
no.
the fuck is that? Who the fuck was that guy? Why did he pose?
Why is he
Hey!
just lying down underneath a car, like a cart? What was he doing?
He got up to take a swig of that fucking liquor. I don't know.
Why did he think the bucket of water would help him?
I don't know.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, a train!
Get up!
Let's just fall right into the train.
Oh yeah, head first.
Why did he just stand there staring at it?
He had like so much time to run.
He was filming a video for TikTok.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Hey, this is the past, stupid.
Have you
It's
seen
fine.
the video of it's like this Indian guy?
That's exactly what I'm referring to.
Who he's on a train. He's like, yeah. All of a sudden, the train just fucking clobbers him.
Yeah. Oh,
I laugh
so
every
bad.
time.
It's so bad.
This is the past, stupid. It's fine.
Did you just chop up that guy?
Apparently.
Or is it
I
train?
mean, I think the train did the job for chopping him up.
You know, this guy
He just
ran into a
collected the
train.
bits.
I don't know why he's acting so suspicious as if he did it.
Man, you know, this is where you appreciate the original.
So he's just gonna throw this dead body in a hearse and hope no one notices it?
Yeah.
Mushkin Deliveries Flour Delivery? Is that supposed to be spelled wrong?
It's spelled right, it looks like.
Is it?
Delivery?
Delivery. There's an extra E in there.
Oh, is there?
I think. On the hand-painted one.
Look, Chowhound. Don't bother me. I got problems of my own.
Feed me.
I'm sorry, pal. I'm fresh out of blood. Talk to somebody else.
I'm hungry.
I don't care what you are. Can't you see I'm knocked out?
This guy's having an
killed a
argument
man.
with a plant.
I'm a murderer. You think it's
How's
fun
he a
to be
murderer? The dude ran in
You
front of a
think it's fun to
train.
fall around
Yeah,
a
I mean, he
full of
did.
I
He
mean-
is. If all
I guess
If
you
you-
get attempted manslaughter or something. Negligent
something.
homicide.
I mean, assaults. Yeah. But I mean, he was witness to a murder and he did it before. If you're a real asshole prosecutor, you can get him for murder. Yeah. Or at least, you know,
I guess he
accessory
harassed
to
him into
murder.
killing himself.
Negligent homicide.
Criminally negligent homicide. I
Yeah.
love that term, don't you?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Just feeding this plant a hand without any question. Ew.
Yeah, I know. That hand did not look
Now,
appetizing,
that
did
is
it?
what I call
No.
salad. What do you call that salad?
I prefer it more spicy. These like white people with their just like plain hands, you know.
Need to
No.
put some hot sauce on it.
You gotta have a hand with a good Coke pinky nail. Like a nice, you know, something with some spice on it. A little
Yeah.
longer.
You know?
Yeah. Someone, you know, they're eating food with adobo. That's all I'm saying. They're eating seasoned
The
food.
matches. And I found I left the money in the other suit.
Here's your mock chicken legs.
You don't have any money?
So what else is new?
All right. I made a mistake. After all, a man is entitled.
Go on, this is your story.
He's just
I'll wait for
explaining
the
male
punch.
privilege. A man is entitled.
Yeah, for real.
It's
That's
my shop in the cash register.
that was the end of his argument.
Yeah. That was all he said. That was all. He's like, I'm entitled to this.
I'm
Why?
entitled. I'm a man.
I'm a
What the
man.
fuck? You mean I don't eat? What, are you fucking crazy?
My favorite song. Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here.
Just to get the lube.
First one
The
gets
loot.
back. If
You
he
would
Such a
think
weird
the
way.
lube.
That's such a weird way to refer to money.
The loot?
The loot.
The loot.
All right.
Sounds like they stole it.
I'd come back with like a fucking, you know, with a loot, actual loot, you know, like.
I would want to come with I would want to come with
Here's
like
the
a
loot.
big sack
Yeah.
of just money.
Gold doubloons.
All right,
Doubloons
you
or
get,
just paper money,
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
garbage.
you get the loot. Roll to see how much you get.
Yes, okay.
Roll a
Hopefully
D20.
you get a roll D20, bitch. Exactly.
She got a nat 1. She doesn't get any
See
loot.
deliveries.
Oh, that's a shame.
There's an extra eye in there too.
Look at that foot.
Just feeding a foot to a plant without question. Look at that face.
Blister's face.
I guess I'm guessing he's part of the MK Ultra experiments. He got that LSD a few years early.
Yeah, this is around that time, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, Mushnick was... That's one thing. That's one of the
Mushnick deliverize.
As
Yeah,
bad
I
as this
love
movie may seem, there is a lot of subtext in this, and that actually brings this movie up a huge level. Mr. Mushnick is part of MK Ultra.
What?
Scotch,
Headcanon.
rye, tequila,
Yeah.
sake, Manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Manischewitz?
Fuck me with the money. I got to get drunk now.
What flipped him?
Who gets drunk on Manischewitz?
Yeah.
Take it.
You get diabetes before you get drunk.
5-year-olds.
Everything
Yeah.
you got.
Okay.
And he calls himself a man.
Manischewitz is basically just grape juice.
Look like
Yeah.
a ghost.
Jewish grape juice.
Don't ask.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me? Maybe I could help you.
Help you couldn't.
Try and eat something.
'Cause she's a
It'll calm
woman.
your aggravation.
You're right.
In my
You're
own
absolutely right.
shop. Audrey, you wouldn't
She's just a dumb broad. What does she know? You
believe.
know?
All right, I'll tell you tomorrow, right after I am telling the police.
But Mushnick didn't come to the police. If
Because
he had,
assigned
that
cop
would have
at
been the finish
birth.
of the unhappy story. It was not.
Yeah, this is something I learned in film school. Like, you know,
This is
You don't
definitely how the
see-
cops operate. They let the people just gawk at the crime scene.
yeah, that's what they do. This is before the invention of caution tape. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, look at that plant.
Never mind, it wasn't the cops. Oh,
He didn't.
flower eating Lenny Bruce is here.
Interested in selling a half interest in this place, huh?
Mr. Mushnick, we
He's,
He's not even doing it right. He's shooting it over. He's just like
He looks like he's
he's
ringing
definitely
a
an
bell.
alien. He's definitely an alien. Like he's like
Yeah.
people just eat it
What
up.
is this salt thing you invented?
But have the big part of it open, so she can sit in it. The queen,
No.
with her crown and scepter. She'll be so cute. Oh, you could just eat her up.
Eat up the girl.
Oh, there.
The plant could just eat her up.
Oh,
OMG, OMG. His fangirls.
I'm sorry, all I'm thinking about is Dick Miller being Lenny Bruce now. And this is just what he does when he's on heroin. he goes to flower shops and just
Yeah.
throws salt around and eats flowers.
This plant, is that a nice
it's a
subject
good
for
carnation.
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was yesterday.
I saw. How come the plant is now so big?
I don't know. But look at all the people out there. We only been
Yeah,
open
grow at
half
least a
hour,
foot.
we've already done $70 worth of business.
Ha ha
Now look,
ha.
Timor.
Thank you.
You gave this plant a fancy name, Audrey Jr., but I want to know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, it's a cross between a Butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. And
What's
what
a
are the habits
Butterworth?
of this
Yeah.
Venus flytrap?
I'm pretty sure it's the plant you get syrup from.
3 times in its life,
Or-
and then it's full grown.
Excellent. And how many
You said we're not
times
on
is this
camera,
one
right?
eat?
We are not.
Good, because I look
Once or
atrocious.
You look
don't
great.
remember?
You look wonderful.
Kind of an
I was
unusual
picking my
type
nose
of
half the
flytrap.
time and wiping it on your couch when you weren't looking.
May never eat again.
That's
I
good
don't
we're
see
not on
how it
camera,
could
so I'm
get
just
any bigger.
straight jerking off. You know.
Think
Good for
don't
you.
Need any more fly.
Living your best life,
Yeah.
Harvey.
Let's go with Louis.
Tooth is just killing
Louis, yeah. I had to introduce someone to Louis and John Mulaney the other day. She didn't know any comics, and she was
What
asking
rock-
me for
what rock
recommendations.
was she living under?
Yeah, she didn't know any comics. She was looking for recommendations. She's like, "Who's this Louis C.K. guy? He's so bad." And I'm like, "Yeah, you should just turn that off." And then she turned on John Mulaney,
Making lots of money.
and she sided with his dad. Who sides with John Mulaney's dad?
The Cinema Cellar would now like to take some time to honor Dr. Charles Winters. He's an ex-NASA researcher who was struck by lightning during a blood moon. Fun fact, it also happened while he was camping with his family. He's the sole survivor. After that horrific tragedy, Dr. Charles Winters found little comfort in the real world until one day he came up with the scarf. The scarf is fashionable, perfect for any occasion, and it can never be destroyed. It drapes and wraps around your neck and will stay secured no matter the situation. The scarf won't come off even if it gets stuck in a ceiling fan, caught in an elevator door, or even if an undead cop tries to tear it off you where you stand. I guarantee the scarf will never let go. Never. The scarf will be your next best friend. So try the scarf today. The scarf will stay with you to your final breath. We now return to your regularly scheduled programming. Listen, so Halloween special. Can somebody help me?
All right, hey, thanks, Max. And yeah, that was our first half of the Little Shop of Horrors. And we, for those of you that are just tuning in, we have been, I'm not going to say blessed because that is not what it is. With Donald Trump is here.
Hello.
Garrett Blakeslee. And we have also been graced with a good friend of mine, Emma Cohen.
Hi.
Now, Emma, what are you supposed to be, dear, for Halloween?
I am Jake from State Farm, but make it 2020, which is why I gave up the khakis. I'm not wearing pants.
Okay.
I'm wearing sweatpants, technically, because I want to come here not wearing anything down there. But yeah, so Jake from State Farm. I got the mask. The reason it says Steelers is just because that's the mask I had. I don't know. Let's make it a character choice.
Okay.
He's from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's from everywhere. I don't know.
He's a big fan of Roethlisberger.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm a very big fan of Ben Roethlisberger
I'm
too.
sure you are.
I
Yeah.
bet.
Well, that is a very cute.
I haven't watched him play football,
costume,
but
so let me give you some candy. Let me give you some candy
Thank
and some pretzels there.
Thank
and
you.
Donald, just put this in your mouth and shut the fuck up. So, yeah, that was the first half of Little Shop of Horrors. This is the first. Well, now that you're being reacquainted with it, you said that you had seen it before, but you don't remember it. You have never seen this.
no, I've never seen it.
So what? We'll start with you, Mr. Dump. What is your take on this film?
Well, the main character, he's very stupid, very bad. He's making bad deals with the plant. You know, he can't. He's giving all his blood. He's not getting anything in return.
No.
If it were me, I'd get so much in return. I'd make the best deals. I'd make the best. I can talk with the plants. I can, make them have the best deal. I get the best people, best horticulturist. Give him what he wants. He'd give me what I want.
Okay.
Would
you say you have the brain of a plant?
I have at least the brain of a plant, maybe two plants, at least, maybe some of the smaller fauna rather than the flora. I have their brains, very good brain me.
Okay.
But
all right. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. Stop. I realize that's the only way we can make Donald Trump stop talking is that you just kind of have to go, that's it, and then we can keep going on. So now, Emma, time for you to talk. What do you think of this?
I think he's gonna interrupt me midway through.
Yeah,
Wrong. Fake news. Sleepy Joe Biden said so.
Anyway, yeah. So I think that I expected the version with the singing because it's a Broadway show. So I expected Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, you wanted to get some doo-wop. You didn't realize that this was the 60s version.
I mixed up all the versions.
But wait, okay, so you have seen the original black and white one though. Is that what you're saying or no?
I have seen one with music in it. I
yeah,
don't remember which.
that's the one that we grew up with from '86.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also saw a live performance in college.
Yeah. Okay. So we can talk a little bit about that. Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors came out in 1960. It is a comedy. They say it's a comedy
sense.
because I think when it comes to any Roger Corman film, there has to be a sense of comedy about it because it is so cheap. There is just I mean, come on. We see Dick Miller, who shows up in a lot of his films, and he's just throwing salt around like he doesn't give a shit. He's having some fun. There's an interesting energy about these movies. Very, and they're B movies.
Yeah.
But this isn't the first ever killer plant film. I don't know which the first one would be. I'm not that smart, but I do know a few that come to mind.
Gotta do your homework, man.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers and the thing from another world or the thing from another planet. And the thing from another world. Yeah.
The Thing sounds like a Fantastic Four spinoff.
The what?
The Thing sounds like a Fantastic Four spinoff.
Oh no, but no, you don't. Yeah, I do like I do love Ben Grimm. Shout out to Ben Grimm, even though he doesn't exist, so he's not gonna.
Shout out
him.
to
He has the
MCU.
same color skin as me. Is very good. I have much cleaner skin. His is full of cracked, very bad. No moisturizer.
Yeah.
Shout out to MCU, who should totally make a Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, and God, is there any other fictional characters that we want to give a shout out to? Shout out to Jesus, just so you know. Happy Halloween. I hope he's having a happy Halloween wherever he is.
Shout out to Jack Skellington. I'm gonna steal this joke. The greatest gentrifier of all time.
Yo, for real. Maybe. Ooh, okay. We're going to talk about that another time. But let's keep talking about Little Shop for a little bit. This movie was parodying at the time, this is, in the middle of that, or, maybe the tail end of the sci-fi horror genre of the 50s and early 60s. So
Doctor
now they're
Who,
just kind
Star
of taking...
Trek, classics.
Oh, no, those actually came... Didn't those start in the mid-60s? Doctor Who and Star Trek?
Yeah.
I think so.
See, we're talking about sci-fi horror, though.
Ah.
Not just sci-fi. That's sci-fi action fun.
War of the
kind
Worlds.
Yeah, War of the Worlds.
Frankenstein.
Invasion
Does
of the
that
Body
count?
Snatchers.
That's from that's the 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I
we're
don't know
talking
my
about
trivia.
Body Snatchers and all that. But it's so interesting how this movie, which doesn't seem like it's that good, doesn't seem that great, and somehow it gained a huge cult following in double features in the 60s in grindhouse theaters all over the country, and it has its fans, one of which I feel bad I do not remember their name, but a theater troupe, they did create the Little Shop of Horrors musical that we know. It was an off-Broadway musical that would happen in the 70s. Ah. So a little more than a decade after this, they had a nice off-Broadway musical. It did so well. It got picked up by a big Hollywood studio, and it had a film directed by Frank Oz, starring Rick Moranis as Seymour. Great movie. Seymour Butts. Yeah. We're gonna sit with that. Seymour Butts.
I'm mature.
Seymour
Yes,
Dixon.
Yeah. So.
Dixon.
Yeah.
Seymour Dixon.
I got it.
There was a guy called Richard Dixon credited in here. For a
Yes.
second, I thought it was Richard Nixon. I was like, wow, I did not think he would be that tolerant. I thought he'd be like, I don't want to talk to any of those poofters in the theater.
I had a teacher in 6th grade named Mr. Dixon. He made all the little girls cry.
All right.
Alrighty. So, yeah. So the musical had a revival.
Yeah.
In the 2000s, and that's probably why you remember it in college. But yeah, so I don't know what y'all think about this movie so far. I'm a little surprised with how quick Seymour is to just my god, I'm cut. You like blood? Oh, let me just fucking cut open my wrist.
And then
that guy died. I guess should chop you up now, right?
It
He's
seems
so dumb, but so quick to murder people.
Why didn't he just say, hey, the dude got run over by a train. I was here being pissed, walking down the train yards. It's a 50. That's what people did. They didn't have shit to do.
There was no security guards. We saw that. And there was also no
security cameras.
There was no CCTV. There was no security cameras.
He could have just been the dude. He was drinking whiskey, fell in front of a train. I don't know what happened. And then the cops would have been like, yeah, sure, okay.
That's fine.
You're not black or Hispanic, so we believe you.
Exactly. Yeah, that's fine. Works for me. Why not? That's how it would have worked. That's how it would have been.
I don't know why he's so quick to do it either. It seems kind of odd. Yeah.
I think he wants to fuck the plant.
Obviously.
I've been saying since the beginning he needs to stick it. This movie needs to end with him putting his penis in that plant.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
just seeing where it goes,
What's that?
Eventually it gets huge, right?
Did you
his
just
penis?
Didn't you just? Oh, yeah, his dick. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I meant the plant.
Didn't you just see how big that fucking plant was? It filled up like a quarter of the goddamn room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Didn't you
too
see
big.
Dick Miller with his salt?
So Dick Miller should eat his dick with salt on it.
Yeah.
Dick Miller needs to be be eaten by that
That
goddamn plant.
needs to be our standard unit of measurements for the rest of the film. Is how many Dick Millers throwing salts is this plant? It's like 1.5 now. It's probably gonna get to at least 3.
Yeah, how many Dick Millers is in this
Wait
plant?
for it. If the plant eats Dick Miller, it'll get really salty about it.
Oh! All right. All right, yeah. So we're gonna just we're gonna cut to a quick little ad break. We're gonna cut it to my man Max, who has been so kind in announcing this whole thing. And,
Listen to his podcast. It's good.
You're gonna plug that shit right now?
Listen
Yes,
to my
please,
podcast, because
yes.
everyone has a podcast.
Yeah, listen to all the podcasts.
Every podcast, all of them.
Everyone has a podcast. He has a podcast. Donald Trump. I mean, like, probably. Garrett Blakeslee probably does. Chris Paul probably does. He's my buddy because I'm Jake from State Farm. Every Jake from State Farm. I feel like there's like a multiverse.
All right,
of
so
Jake
now
from
we're gonna
State
cut to
Farms.
the ads.
I'll just keep babbling.
Thanks, Max.
Thank you so much, Chaz, and thank you all for tuning in to the Cinema Cellar Halloween special. And now to announce one of our great partners in making this all happen. Introducing A Bucket of Blood from HL Toys. Every bucket of blood from HL Toys comes with a certificate of authenticity, guaranteeing that every bucket is 100% fair trade. What the hell does that mean? And if you call in the next 10 minutes, we will be sure to make sure that you are the first to receive a limited edition bucket of all virgin blood at the same low price. Virgin is a marketing term trademarked and copyrighted by HL Toys. Legally, it does not guarantee our virgin blood is the prime choice for summoning rituals to conjure demons, as recommended by America's #1 Dark Lord, Agalor the Black. All hail Agalor! But it totally is. These buckets of blood are so cheap, you're basically just paying for a bucket and we throw in the blood for free. Call now for your bucket of blood today, and may the Dark Lord forever keep you in his shadows.
He has some issues, but autism is not one of them.
For anyone that is just coming in on our conversation, we are talking about whether or not Donald Trump is on the autistic spectrum. Y'all can mull it over. Please comment below.
That'll teach you to keep your bill up to date, you deadbeat.
Oh my god, this is my
Is
favorite
he
part of the
torturing
movie.
a monkey in there?
Oh my god. Wow, Steve Martin looks so different.
Is it Steve Martin?
Can't you tell it's Steve Martin?
No. I'm bad with celebrities.
Is he kidnapping this person? Is he kidnapping Seymour?
Don't you feel kidnapped whenever you go to a dentist?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
But
Strapped to the chair.
not actually physically kidnapped, like thrown in a chair against my will.
Shut up and open up.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Shut up and open up. That doesn't sound creepy at all.
Yeah.
Does that hurt?
It's what I like to say to all the girls.
Felt anything yet?
And also, the fact you rhymed up with up. Fucking brilliant. No?
Why are you looking at me for that? I didn't
No,
do it.
I'm just talking to y'all directly.
Okay.
So you can hear me better. And I like looking at my friends. I miss seeing my friends, guys.
Ew, don't use that F word about me.
Yeah.
See, I'll have this one, and this one, and that one, and I have to have this one, Seymour. It's only one tooth. Seymour, who is the dentist?
He only has
here? You
one
want me
tooth?
Practicing dentistry without a license? No. All right.
So
guy is like
anyone that reads like an article on this and they see Jewish humor, I feel like that's what they're referring to. Like that kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
Emma,
Oiga Volta ready.
Yeah, that kind of thing. This, I don't know. There's some really weird schmaltzy shit going on with this.
Yeah.
Dude, how bad were his teeth if he could just go pop and get one right out?
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, I'm just trying to think of all of the old people. I mean, all the old people we know don't have real teeth.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh, yeah,
Very
okay.
bad
It's
form, very bad
Spaceballs.
form.
Okay, so that just killed him instantly.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm pretty sure he can make
uh,
a self-defense argument there, though.
Is this Doc's office?
Also, I'm surprised this guy has dental care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? I'm sorry. What?
This guy's definitely gonna rape someone.
Oh yeah, he's
Look,
definitely
he's looking
serial
at
killer.
Pain, the magazine.
Just not in this film.
There's gonna be a biopic about this guy, starring Zac Efron as a serial killer.
My name is Wilberforce. Wilberforce what? Just Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force.
Yeah, you said that, buddy.
I don't have a middle name. Well, you have an appointment, maybe? No, but you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, Mrs. S. Shiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
Well, it's a customer now, and I'm all booked up for the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth.
He is
and
way
I'm
too
in
excited
terrible
about this.
pain.
Because it's Jack Nicholson. His eyebrows have always done that.
I'll just wait outside.
Ah, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
The patient came to me with a large hole in his abdomen caused by a fire by his wife.
This is like the Jack Torrance origin story.
Yeah, right?
Set in. I didn't give him much of a chance. There were other complications. The man had cancer,
This is Jack Torrance before he drank.
tuberculosis, leprosy, and a touch of the grip.
Is he getting off on
I
this?
decided
Looks
to
that way.
operate.
No, you think?
Patient just left. You could come in now.
Look at him looking like a discount Doctor Who.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I didn't see the other man leave.
If he takes the scarf off, is his head? Yeah. Is
Yeah,
his
why
fucking head
does he
gonna fall
have why
off?
does he have the scarf on? Like he's pretending to be a doctor,
I don't like to go to the dentist.
but he
'Cause
has
he's
the fucking
Doc-
scarf.
You already answered that because he's
Doctor
Doctor
Who.
Who. He's Doctor Who now.
There's a real feeling of
No, it's just the doctor.
I'm pretty sure that Doctor Who doesn't have a medical degree.
progress when that
I'm pretty
Bite
sure he
your
does.
fucking tongue.
You clearly don't know the show that well, do you?
anywhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, no Novocaine. It dulls the senses.
Oh, so he's a masochist, not a sadist.
I think he's both. I think
There
he's
is
a
a
switch.
difference. No, I think he's a pure masochist.
Yeah,
Because all of this shit is just getting him
Yeah.
hot in a different way.
yeah.
Oh my
Like you can see his dick.
Stop now!
I got a lot of holes, and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
Well, aren't you gonna pull any?
Well,
Oh, go on.
He just wants a yank.
He wants the D. He's like the plant. He would like this plant. He would enjoy it.
I like how he pulled it out, had it, and then fell backwards.
It's been quite an afternoon. I
Yeah.
can truly say I've never enjoyed myself
That's definitely
so
the
much.
ADA
I'll
recommended
recommend you to
way
all
to
my
disinfect a
friends.
tool is wipe
Thank
it on
you.
your shirt.
Bye now.
Yeah.
Jack-o'-lantern looking ass.
That's hair now.
take it easy, Dracula. What do you think?
Well,
I'm
I
carrying
mean-
here, my dirty
Like, why didn't he just?
Audrey always had a hairy snatch. Okay? Don't make her
I mean, it was the
feel
50s.
fucking bad for it. Okay?
They didn't invent the bikini wax until
You
like
can
the
shave
70s.
yours if you had one. If you have one, you can shave it. Whatever you
Not my
got.
business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the plant.
That's what I'm saying.
It's very wrinkly too. She has quite the labia majora.
Well,
She
goodbye,
does.
Dr.
She has a very
May have been a
puffy
crummy dentist,
vagina.
but you were a
It's
nice
all
fella.
stretched out, but
I
who
never
am I to
had kill
slut shame?
anybody in my whole life. I've
Good
killed
for her.
2 in the last 2 days. Well, but you asked for it coming after me with that knife and all. Fun voyage, Dr. Farb. You want anything else? See you in the morning.
The plant burps now. That was like
Yeah,
a.
it doesn't have a stomach, or does it?
I mean, it does. I mean, it eats flesh and
Yeah.
it has to process somehow. It
Yeah,
has
but-
to have something.
Does it take a dump?
So is this supposed to be LA or is this supposed to be New York City?
I thought it was Los Angeles because they said the fucking Rose Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
It's the city.
How's the wife, Frank?
Just generic the
Look
city.
at these fucking glasses.
Yeah, look at that map. What the fuck? What is that?
How's
Is
that
that
happen?
where are we looking at?
Matches.
Yeah.
Also, that mustache.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got a strange one here. Railroad people
That
say
dude
they
looks
lost
like
one
a
of their best
pedophile.
detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down by the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Refrigerator cars.
Ice thieves.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
I don't know.
Like how he's just
Vanished.
smoking,
Went on
fucking
tracks.
loading his
Grabs
gun
a
and
gun.
pointing it
And
at
pointing
himself.
at his
He
fucking
pointed at
face?
himself.
You asshole.
Dude, no one gave a shit about the sanctity of human life in the 1950s or 60s, dude.
Check it out. Yeah.
Like, white men barely even gave a shit about their own lives.
Now we are on the case. Officer Frank Stooley and me. My name is Fink. Sergeant Joe Fink.
Oh, so now we have a name to the fucking narrator. Just people, if you plan on making movies, try to stay
not
away
even-
from narration.
Yeah.
Try to stay away. Show, don't tell.
I like how before he wasn't even phased with the size of the fucking plant. He was just like, oh yeah, it's gigantic now.
Hi, Mr. Mushnick.
That beard
boy,
looks like
look
one of
at
those
that.
chin diaper
Hi,
masks.
everybody.
Who do you think Seymour's more likely to fuck? Audrey 1 or 2?
It's monstrosity.
Probably wants
I
a
mean-
threesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's ignoring this.
I mean, he's
this
looking
gorgeous
pretty-
woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee, Audrey, you don't have to kiss me.
Yeah, see,
What?
he's,
You
he's
fucking
simping for the
dummy.
plant. He's simping for the plant.
Yeah, he really wants to fuck that plant.
He's a nice guy. He's entitled to the plan.
This is really,
I do like to.
honestly,
do?
this
You really do?
I
You like
could
to
totally
kiss
see
me?
why
I
this
Would you like
gets
to kiss me
revived
again?
because of just how it's just like, yo, man, fuck nice guys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Well, I guess I just have a good
Is
kisser.
that his first one?
How did it?
Would you like to go
He's
out
just
on a
ignoring
date
this guy,
sometime?
just like
I'm sorry,
guy.
but would you look at? I'm sorry, he's
Tonight?
not. He's not
Okay.
nearly as good looking as
Oh,
her.
boy.
Yeah, but he's just like in their face while they're making out.
We got the list.
Well,
He's
not
a
making
close
out.
talker. I mean,
For the Rose Parade.
my first instinct is to ignore a close talker or get the
We got
fuck away
list
from
for
them.
the float.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
take a look
personal
at it.
space, especially nowadays.
So
6
someone
feet.
needs to throw some salt on the
He
fucking
wants
plant.
to eat that
He's
plant.
like,
He wants to fuck that plant. He wants to
they
eat
they,
that
they
plant.
both want to eat the plant, but I think in different with
He
different
wants to
connotations.
eat out in the plant.
He keeps salting the
What's new?
fucking.
Oh, I got terrible news. My nephew Frankie just lost his little boy.
It's that lady from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt
He was playing with
and
matches.
Gotham.
Would you like to buy maybe some flowers?
What's her name?
Yeah, about 50 cents worth.
Well, I'll get 'em.
The lady
Look
who's
at my
always from
plant.
whatever genetic old country.
Your name Gravis Mushnick?
No, it's gonna bother me. I don't know her name.
That's my name. Just want to ask you a few questions.
Questions ask me.
Just
about-
want to ask you a few questions.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous?
Got a guilty conscience?
No, why should I?
Ever see this man?
Man, see the picture.
Why do you assume
Dr.
he's a
Farr.
man?
So you know him.
This is how police work was in like the 50s and 60s. Like, oh, you got a guilty conscience? Great, take him away.
Yeah.
The railroad track.
Oh, you're black? Take him away. Oh, wait, they still do that.
They still do that.
Well, I mean,
knows? Not me.
you usually skip a step and just
What do you
bang
think?
bang.
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Mushnick. If you hear anything about these men, call our office.
I like how they just
Hold up.
gave up
Let them
immediately.
Cooperate with the police.
Hello, I'm sitting.
Oh, isn't it terrible what happened to your boy, Frankie?
Those are the brakes.
He just said he essentially that was the '60s way of saying shit happens.
Yeah.
But what about my friend's boy who's dead? Shit happens, lady.
Idiot! It's a finger of speech.
It's a finger of speech.
Stand anymore
Okay,
that
I
plan.
like this.
It's growing me out of house.
I don't know why people say this movie's so bad.
How can you be so sure?
It ate 3 times already.
Who? I mean, what did it eat this time?
Well, about 1 million Japanese beetles.
So don't eat no more.
It's full.
Travis! There's a lady from some kind of a commitment outside. I think it's important.
Excellent. By the by,
Excellent.
I understand you want to take Audrey out on a date tonight. That's very good with me, because I am staying to keep an eye on that Meshuggah plant.
Shogana.
Is that a right use of the Meshuggah?
Yeah, wouldn't it, right? Yeah, I think so.
I just remembered I don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. We could take a walk along the ocean or something.
I got a great idea. We can eat dinner at my house. My mom's a great cook.
Well,
Oh, boy, I'll call her later and tell her.
Oh, boy!
Golly gee.
He's like, I was thinking of giving him a hand job on a park bench. Like, come on.
You like?
You like?
Wait, what is he?
He's looking through the glasses.
This guy's giving me some Joe
I'm
Biden
sorry,
vibes.
Dick Miller is the fucking best, man.
How about that?
Tell me, who created this magnificent bloom?
The moon.
I did, me.
And what's
He
might
almost
your
knocked her
name be?
over.
Krelboyne with a K.
Krelboyne.
Krelboyne.
Raised it in a coffee can.
This? Well, tell me, Mr. Krelboyne, is this a freak, or can more be raised from the sea?
We should live so long.
Well, I don't think there are going to be any more, Miss,
Fuschtwanger. Mrs. Hortense Fuschtwanger.
I think this is going to be the only one, Mrs. Fishswinger.
Fuschtwanger.
Wang. Emphasize the wang.
It's probably indigestible anyway.
At any rate, I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne, that you have been selected to receive the annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
Just very
Southern
nice.
California, here we are. We can stop.
Observers of Southern.
West Covina, California.
Well, according to what the book says about the plants that I crossed, they should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Ah, very well. Then I shall return at that time to present the trophy. Good day.
I feel like this is comedy, but also not. I'm gonna get so much anxiety if I don't say that this is all satire for those listening who want to cancel us. BLM, all that stuff.
Oh, boy, I'm going to get a trophy.
Oh, Seymour, I'm so proud of you.
I feel like a lot of people that, it's so funny because nowadays, like, I feel like a lot of people that say they like comedy really don't care about context. That's just,
he's playing Donald Trump.
You're saying fucked up shit. We're all saying.
I'm
fucked
saying
up shit.
gaysist stuff, but I'm gay. And I just made up the word gaysist.
I am white. I'm actually I'm painted white. I'm white. So
you're wearing white.
And I'm cis. So like right
It's
there,
more like
I'm
raccoon
apparently
face.
a piece of shit. So there we go.
I mean, not entirely. You're
Thank you.
You're 1/3 piece of shit.
I'm 1/3 piece of shit. That's better than what most people would be. So thank you.
You're welcome.
And, well, I am eating Tootsie Rolls, so if I eat enough of these, maybe I'll be a full piece of shit. These things, they look like cat shit, but goddamn,
They are
love
cat
'em.
shit.
I love me a Tootsie Roll.
Chewy chocolate.
Brought to you by Tootsie Rolls.
Flynn's cough syrup.
Sponsored this podcast.
She's serving him fucking cough syrup. She's like goddamn Wheezy. Lil Wayne. She's like, yeah, getting fucked up on that lean. Grandma Jolene's rocks of fucking house parties.
Yeah, right?
When did Sprite come out? That's what you mix with lean, right?
Yeah. She's a big fan of Dirty South. She's friends with 3-6 Mafia. All those guys.
Tonight I keep an eye on you.
Kanye,
I
she's
don't
on his
let
campaign for
nobody
her
get
office.
near you.
Kanye isn't cool enough to do cough syrup. I think he's just fucking crazy.
Yeah. I once got high on Benadryl. That was fun.
I just got sleepy when I took
Yeah, I
too
just
much
fall asleep.
Benadryl.
But that's technically high.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, take enough. I'm sure it's like taking fucking Ambien or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just
Oh
pouring
my
straight
God.
up Coke in it.
This is the 60s.
It's different. Some kind of oil, isn't it?
Cod liver oil. Wonderful for the colon. That's sulfur powder.
Yeah, bitch.
It's like, yeah, I want you to have a real nice colon. I'm gonna be using it later.
Oh my God. Open up that hairy puss.
Feed me. I'm hungry.
I went out with someone, their vagina did the same thing.
Good for you.
No, not good for me. That's fucking, you know how much pressure that is?
Yeah.
True.
Performance anxiety, bro. I want to feel special.
Yeah.
I want to feel like I'm in a safe space.
Yeah.
I want
And then I fucking destroy.
Mm-hmm.
If you say so.
Hungry. And other fine
I don't believe you.
Nothing worse.
Who would you like to
Nothing
have
worse
tonight?
than like, just like, you know, you give it all you got, and then like, when you're done, she's like, "Oh, that's it."
Got one that makes with smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you wouldn't get. Not from Gravis Mushnik.
I'm starved.
Excellent. You would unpopulate the old Skid Row. Well,
Why doesn't he
you can
just kill
forget
it?
about it. You wouldn't get fed from Gravis Mushnik tonight. Good night.
You'll get yours.
Wow, that you'll
That-
get
that's
yours, and you're
talking
not,
a
you're
lot
gonna
of shit
stay
for someone
there.
who can't move.
I really.
If it tastes a little
Hey, it
bitter,
can move. Have you ever
because
seen
it's
I'm
Piranha
sorry.
Plant in
Chinese
Smash Bros?
herbs and it's
I-
flavored with
yeah.
acromyces.
Now,
Salts.
I know I'm gonna get flagged
The
for
whole world
this.
like my mom.
His
That's
name
what
is
your old man
Mushnik.
said before the
He's
last
Jewish.
man out on me. You know, if you're gonna be married,
At this point, do you think, you know, maybe Mushnik's flower shop is due for a little Jewish lightning? I mean, that could solve all of his problems right now. This is back when you could still get away with insurance fraud
yeah.
much easier.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, he'd just be like,
You've never heard that term before?
some anarchists or communists.
Anarchists,
I think
communists?
there were Negroes amongst them.
Whoa.
They burnt down all my beloved flower shop.
See, and they would say, you know what? That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes perfect
Like that-
sense.
That agrees with all my
That agrees
preconceived
with all my
notions of those
preconceived
groups.
notions of these
about,
people.
About those groups, therefore I'm going to accept it.
Yeah, Mushnik would have gotten away with it. I think so. I'm surprised you've never heard of, considering you have dealt with enough anti-Semitism. I'm surprised you haven't heard of that old term.
I haven't, no.
No?
Yeah, I live in New Jersey. It's like one of the biggest Jewish populations.
And you
we've
haven't heard
had.
that one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why does everyone just notice a plant?
Come out of there. Don't shoot, mister.
Wait a minute. That cop should shoot him right now. That cop should just shoot him.
Wait, is this a cop? I thought it was just some weirdo.
I thought that was the cop. Oh, no, it's a black plant, guys.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna shoot you. Not unless you try something.
Try something? I
Who
never
the
tried
fuck?
anything
Or
in
is he
my
just a
life. I
robber?
wouldn't try anything now. You want my money? Take it. You want I should
He
go
must
out
be a
and see you
thief,
some
because if he
more?
was a
Whatever
cop, he
I
would
do,
have
I'll
already
do it.
killed him.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, he has an accent. He probably would have died for not sounding American enough.
Yes, you are fucking correct, Emma. Every time.
How is a wall gonna keep him out? I don't get how a wall's gonna keep someone out, you know?
If any of you listening are undecided, please vote for Emma Cohen. Emma Cohen 2020.
Thank you. I am kind of running. No, but actually, please vote.
Vote for legalized weed.
That's
Here
gonna
in
happen
New Jersey.
at this point.
I will make affordable Starbucks. I will, I don't know. Make America
That's
freaky
enough.
again.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
Free condoms for every American.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right already.
Why's he gotta
I like-
put that in the nose?
Yeah. Well, it's an anti-Jewish thing.
Exact.
Anti-Semitic thing.
Yes, yeah.
The big plant, Audrey Jr.
Inside the big league.
I feel like this guy
I
looks
mean,
like he's gonna...
California, I'll say that, I mean, it's, how crazy is it growing up when you found out, like, California had, like, a pretty big chunk of Nazis in it.
Really?
I mean, every state did.
No, I mean, you know, you have the Klan and all that stuff, but, like, I don't know, you're watching, like, American History X and watching, like, some movies in California where people are, like, on the court and you see some dudes with fucking swastikas and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, shit! What?
NorCal's crazy, man.
Yeah, California. Well, it's also some part. There's some dudes in LA. It's really weird. It's like, yo, man, I like to surf, but I don't like hanging out with Jews.
Yeah, I mean, in Breakfast Club, there's a Confederate flag.
Yes, there is. But at that point, I don't know. It's so weird. The Confederate flag is bullshit. It needs to get taken away. At some point, we got confused. Yeah, eat that motherfucker. Fuck him.
What I did.
He does not give a shit. He's like, oh, what did I
I
do?
don't care about you got at the date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no good Nick plant.
Why doesn't he just kill it?
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, you don't have to sit up with
Fire.
it anymore. It's all grown up
You need
now.
fire.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight you are staying. Then tomorrow they're coming and they're going to give you a trophy, and then after that
I like
we are
how
getting
how
rid
Audrey
once and for all for that
Prime
plan.
is like totally
Totally. That's a great name.
Yes, into the
how
garbage can.
totally oblivious to everything that has happened. He's like, yeah, we gotta. It's like, why? You would think, why the fuck is they arguing about feeding a plant? It doesn't seem like this is a florist shop. They should be well equipped to do that.
She does act like a dog when the men are talking, just like, oh what? Oh, I like him. I'm gonna look at you and turn my head a little bit sideways.
He talked last, so I agree with him the most.
Oh boy.
And that's what you get from men writing for women in the 60s for the most
That's an
part.
excellent subreddit, men writing women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She bounced her tits tittily.
Yeah. She could feel the period increasing in her ovaries.
I'm sure there's a lot of
It made her
Hitchcock.
feel like a woman.
There has to be a lot of Hitchcock, or that's a sub in the subreddit. I don't know.
But I'd
My
be
God.
an honest girl, Ma.
Yeah, never trust a woman who's too healthy.
I had a bad cold a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, a cold, a puny cold. Why don't you get yourself a real female with something decent like
Scoliosis.
or gallstones?
Yeah, why can't you date someone with AIDS?
Why can't you
loser?
date a 6-year-old woman with high blood pressure?
Did you say a 6-year-old woman?
60.
Yeah.
It sounded like. Oh, okay.
No,
Yes,
I
could
said
you
60.
date?
I know when I'm
Can
not
you date a 12-year-old with a enlarged heart? Can you just someone interesting that I can brag about?
I mean, if they're gonna die soon enough, I mean, they're most of the way through their life, so really they're above the age majority.
Date someone with a disease that we're like having parades for them, but not actually finding a cure.
Let her have a disease
Yeah.
where I can sell a pen and not give money to researching it.
Yeah.
You know,
Damn
disease
right.
is fucked up when they're only doing like awareness. Like I saw this.
It's just
I
awareness.
saw this.
Yes, I'm aware that I have AIDS. Thank you very much.
I'm aware cancer is a thing. Can we do something about it?
I saw a truck that said spread awareness about FOPS. I didn't know what the fuck FOPS was. I looked it up. It's fibromyalgia ossificans progressiva. It's basically where your ligaments and muscles start turning into bone, like as you live.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I really wish I didn't know about that. I don't want awareness of this. Sounds horrifying that this could possibly happen to me.
Wait,
you
so
know?
what happens? The bone.
The bone, like this area, becomes more and more bone, and it gets more and more painful to move until you can't actually move. It's called
terrifying.
Stone Man's disease. It's fucking horrifying.
I really hope I don't get that.
Yeah. I think it's like super duper rare, and it only like runs in families or something like that.
I have a friend with fibromyalgia. At least that's what they tell me. So I believe it. Because they're my friend.
What, do you feel all right?
You know, like a thing is like,
I don't know. I'm not sure.
you know, you stay at home enough for me to like, you know, the fact that you are kind of dying financially. I'm really not in my right to question it.
You can't control yourself. I'm going home.
I need some chow.
He doesn't even realize he's not even fucking talking.
Well, no. Well, you didn't hear. He said, "Hey, yeah, I'm working on being a ventriloquist. Feed me."
I want to hear Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete idiot.
Please listen, Audrey. I'll be able to explain
called being
Oh
everything.
wait, let's see. Is
Called
she
being
a
a
smart
man.
woman? This is the test.
Because so many things are so important. I want to marry you, but I got to take care of Mom. Well, that plant in there is going to make it all come true.
That line
What?
sounds
They're
like
gonna
something
give me a
you'd
trophy
say.
and
So
I'll
many
be
things are
famous.
so
I'll be
important.
a big
I
botanist.
know all the words.
And then we can go to
So
the South
important.
Seas just like we planned and all.
But that doesn't have anything to do with what went on in there. When you're ready to come to your senses, Seymour, then I'll talk to you. Good night, Seymour.
Fucking weirdo.
Just walk into
I'm
it.
getting pretty tired of you.
I need food.
I don't care what you need. Look what you done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
Shut up and bring on the food.
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Who raised you from a bunch of little seeds? Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were sick? Nobody else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you?
You think this is all allegory for like an abusive relationship or something?
Well,
I think it's an
help you,
allegory
and you
for
tell
raising
me. Now
children.
shut your
I
mouth and
think
go to
this.
sleep.
I think
I'm
Audrey
tired.
too is a shitty teenager right now. I just want food and leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
And buy me these concert tickets.
Sacrifice all your humanity for my good.
Exactly. Yes. So, don't have kids, children.
You know
Ladies
what
and
it
gentlemen,
is?
do not have children. Do not have kids.
It's like the reverse giving tree,
Exactly.
where the plants get revenge by making this like mockumentary of the giving tree. Look how we're treating plants. They just have to give everything up. No, I want a plant who's fully developed and makes the humans work for shit. Woke.
Why do they have money to shoot an exterior scene right now? They didn't have it in the beginning.
I have no idea.
He's just not looking where he's walking.
What? Oh.
So is this
What do
like
you,
a hooker?
yeah,
or-
of course she's a hooker. Yes. Come on.
Even the hookers in the 1950s were classier.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
eat that banana.
Why did she break
Eat that
it off?
fucking banana because she
Yeah,
wants
that's
to
weird.
show. She wants to show the power.
Really?
Ooh. What bullshit?
My name is Leonora Clyde. How's the rain on the rhubarb?
Master is hungry.
Like,
You could just
Yeah, I
kill
know.
her. She is a hooker. I mean,
This
she's.
is
I'm pretty
1950s.
sure in the 1950s, hookers were legislated to be only like 2/5 of a person.
it's supposed to be the same chick as a joke, or are we just supposed to believe that all hookers in LA are just look like the same lady?
Yeah,
they
I
all
can't-
look and sound like the same.
I
woman.
can't tell if it's just the same actress for budgetary reasons or if
Or
it's
if that's
supposed
the
to be same
gag
person.
that she is now like also like this is like two horror movies somehow convened, and now this weird like hooker ghost is haunting him.
Yeah.
Just keeps showing up.
She's the omniscient, omnipotent hooker.
I
Yes.
gotta find food for Master.
Omnipresent,
Food I gotta
that's the one
find
I
for
meant.
Master.
You
Really?
wanna eat me, big
Master,
boy?
I gotta find food.
You can call me master.
Maybe I can help.
Who are you?
My name is Leonora Clyde. I love you.
All right, it's the same lady, and yeah, okay, you
Master
whore.
wants
Just
food.
just feed the whore
I
to the
feel
plant,
so
you
safe.
asshole.
The night is young, and so are we.
He really,
Master
you know, I
doesn't
thought
eat
he
food.
was like an evil fuck, but no, he's just really dumb.
Yeah.
He's just
be
really
both.
dumb.
Well, what kind of
Look at the guy
I
to my
think,
left.
I think.
I think there's. Yeah, I was about to say. I think there's an allegory to someone in this room.
That's more
I think
like
there is there has to be a sense of intelligence to
Hey.
a degree. I mean, you can
I
still
got
be
my
a
degree from
conniving
Wharton.
You can still be a conniving asshole, but like
Thank
can
you
be-
very much.
But he is stupid to where he is oblivious.
I'm not oblivious. I played
I'm
all.
not talking
the,
about you.
I played all the Elder Scrolls games.
Shut
Morrowind.
Thank you.
Master would like more fat.
Speak for yourself,
Should have been
John.
Mike Pence. That would have been funny.
My name is Seymour.
My name is Seymour.
That's my name too.
What the?
Are you interested, or are you just wasting my time?
I never thought anybody would volunteer. Do you volunteer?
Volunteer?
Sure, I do.
Yeah, she's suicidal.
All right,
Come on,
sure
man. You couldn't
wanna
tell.
Volunteer.
All right.
You want to
I
be a
say sure.
sacrifice for my
don't
alien
care.
plant guy?
My plant?
The
Oh,
shawl
the
keeps on
coin.
changing where it
I don't
is.
have a coin.
I'm sure.
Flip anything, silly.
Well, there's a rock.
It's the same rock that he killed the guy with.
Wet.
They only have the budget for one rock.
They all had the budget for one rock. Yeah! All right!
Dude, fucking great shot.
He looks like he didn't even mean to do that. How do you not mean to do that? And how? Why does she not run?
Well, yeah, why? I still don't understand why he didn't just be like, oh yeah, let's come to my place. Well, yeah, it's great. You can suck me off there, and then boom, just chuck her in the flower.
We
You
have any
know?
more clues than before.
I felt bad for her, but now I don't.
Yeah.
I had
She
that
was
feeling
way
in my
too
bones that the
persistent
mystery
for a
was going to its
prostitute.
climax.
Yeah, if anything,
Determined
she
to be
even
on
accept
that.
consent.
Yeah, it's just not good to pursue that from a business standpoint. Like if the guy doesn't want you, don't
Yeah, he could
dump
be
more of your time into it.
Please stay out of the way.
We want Seymour! We want Seymour! We want Seymour! Seymour!
These girls are way too obsessed with
Yeah.
him.
Because he's Doctor Who.
Okay.
And the women,
Yeah.
the women, the Tumblr crowd love them some Doctor Who.
All the Tumblrs and the Reddits, they love Doctor Who.
I want to talk to you.
I'm gonna steal your voice for a moment, if that's cool.
Sure.
The
Explain everything after
liberal cosplay far left keeps talking about revolution because Biden's not good enough. What kind of revolution are they going to do? Just tweet about me to their 7 followers. TikTok about me. Sad.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are honored to have you.
Honestly, I mean, both candidates suck, but that's not. But this revolution thing is BS.
That's no way to talk at a time like
It's not
this. Let me
happening.
see your tongue. Now what you
I'd like
got?
to see a lady
Trench
dressed
mouth.
as
I know I had
an
to have
elf
a knot
from
knife.
Lord of the Rings, trying to take on the U.S. Marines.
Mr. Cowboy, the sun
Sad.
is going down now, and you do think those buds are going to open?
I hope so.
Because if they don't, Mr. Krellboy, we shall just have to present the award at another time.
Oh, it's starting to open.
Oh, it's time to open. That's what she said.
Oh,
The hooker's gonna be in there. Oh.
Isn't that the railroad cop? Look at the rest.
Those are faces.
I'm surprised you could tell who any of those people are.
Right? That looks like an Barbie doll.
It doesn't.
There's the hooker.
Yeah.
What do you think, Frank? They're all there, Joe. Yes, you're right.
Even this hooker who died literally yesterday.
I didn't mean it. That's right, officer. He didn't mean to kill them.
Seymour, you promised you'd explain.
Looks like they're getting away, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Let's catch him.
Why are they so happy about
float
this?
will be perfect. Yeah.
This is a lie. Everyone knows Los Angeles doesn't have public transportation. He just walked right past them.
Yeah.
Shittiest cops ever. Where's these fucking kids coming from?
Running of the kids. No trespassing. I bet he's gonna trespass.
Oh, you didn't listen to the sign.
It's gonna be like Al Capone. They're not gonna actually be able to link him to the murders, but they're gonna get him on trespassing.
Exactly. What kind of running is that? And why
Why is
is
he going
he
up on the tire?
tires?
Yeah.
Oh, they can't get me.
And he's
going
literally like he could have just ran. Look, they're just running. Now why are they going all the?
They could run faster, not on the tires. Wow. Hide in the tires, you schmuck. Those are perfectly good holes.
Tell me about it.
Good holes. Yeah, you'd love to reach them now.
Grab him by the tires.
Grab him by the axle.
See, when you're a mechanic, they just let you do it.
And they're covered by not Chris Paul. I'm so glad I didn't do my Trump costume because I was actually considering doing that.
That would have, I would have
Would've
actually
been funny,
enjoyed.
yeah.
That would have been hilarious if
I
you
don't
were
know
both
if-
Trump.
I don't know if the
I couldn't find my MAGA hat.
I
have
don't
a
know
fake
if the
MAGA
room
hat.
could have that much ego in it, though.
Yeah.
I like how he just like try.
He's ACAB. He's protesting the police by tripping them.
Right?
Praxis.
We cut and thread pipe.
Yeah, they
I'd like to cut and thread your pipe.
Cut?
I don't know. That's what it said. The sign. I don't know what it means. I guess, I don't know. We circumcise it.
Remember, measure twice, cut once.
Where's Waldo?
You wouldn't find him here with the toilets. Let's go back.
I like how they just take this word on it.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, we haven't even completely cleared you of not being involved.
Yeah, you could be an accessory to this. Wow, that's really shitty.
Yeah, what the fuck? He's just been sitting in bum shit and urine, and like, how is he not vomiting? Like I said, he is too stupid.
You dirty rat plant, you messed up my whole life.
You Lenny sounding motherfucker.
I'll feed you like you never
Yeah,
been
stab
fed
it.
before.
So is this supposed to be his mother?
Yeah, man, she was a flapper back in the day.
Crazy times.
Better to give up, gentlemen. You wouldn't find him tonight.
Why are they acting like they were running the whole way when they gave up halfway through?
They smoke so many cigarettes.
That's true.
they're
Yeah, that's true.
all like 4 packs.
They just like walking like 2 blocks. They sound like that.
Yeah.
They also didn't eat nearly as healthily.
Seymour, I didn't mean it.
Why is he the only one who can talk?
I don't know. The end!
Wait, doesn't
They
it
didn't
like take over
They
the
need to
world?
kill the plant. Get a fucking flamethrower in there.
I don't know.
Doesn't the plant like take over the world at the end? That's what the narrator says.
If we keep on letting the illegal aliens come in, they're definitely going to take over our country, maybe the world.
It's a caravan of plants.
Caravan of plants.
Sad.
They're spilling their seed all over the great United States.
Yeah, what we really need to focus on is these crooked socialists like Joe Biden who want these plants in here, caravanning in, taking over America. Don't care. I'm gonna start a Twitter conversation with Rand Paul, like it's 2008's Facebook, just posting on each other's profiles. What's up?
We're gonna do like a post-mortem or...
We're taking a break from the Cinema Cellar Halloween special to talk to you about something very serious. Suicide. Yeah, suicide. Although we live in a society where taking things in your own hands, pulling yourself up by your bootstraps is celebrated, we don't really encourage that when it comes to your own mortality. That is in God's hands. And if you don't believe in God, well, the interdimensional beings that created us. And if you find that downright silly, well, then believe in yourself. You gotta believe in something, and if you can't believe in that, believe that you alone have total control over when you die, where you die, and the pain you suffer. Because this is America, damn it. This is the land of the free. The home of the brave, the capital of capitalism. So you can make the choice to kill yourself. You can be another statistic. You can slit your wrists. You can make a spontaneous trip to the Golden Gate Bridge, whatever. But why do any of that when you can be a contributing member of society? What I'm saying, people? Don't just think about suicide. Court it. Let it last decades, centuries even. If you're lucky enough to live to see the 22nd century, you could be smoking well into your 200s. Let death massage you from the inside out. Let death shoot its cock of smoke down into your lungs. At the Cinema Cellar Halloween special, we don't say, welcome death. We say court it. And now we return to the Cinema Cellar Halloween special.
All right, Max, thank you once again, and thank you guys for sticking with us.
You're very welcome.
This is part 1 of our double feature today for Halloween.
Spoopy.
It's a spoopy time. Not that spooky. Very stupid. This is a very stupid movie. I'm a little upset that Dick Miller didn't get eaten.
Yeah,
because they were kind of.
I'm more upset he didn't eat anyone or eat a plant. Like I feel like that they were going for that the whole time.
I thought he was gonna be like, I want to take a bite of that thing, and then he was gonna come in and get fucking eaten, and that's
like,
what I
this
wanted.
is pretty fucking good.
This is it's not bad. I would have loved that. That would have been really good.
Dick Miller versus Plant, the sequel.
Yes. Oh my God, he passed away not too long ago. Poor guy. He was fucking old. Anyway, yes, so that was the original Little Shop of Horrors from 1960. Roger Corman, stupid shit. Jack Nicholson proving how just charismatic he was because we all shut the fuck up as soon as he showed up on screen. He, with his fucking crazy eyebrows, he's pretty much just been the same guy in every film. But God damn it, we love it. So
I liked him. Even I shut up when he was on screen. It was amazing. He was such a good actor.
Not many people can do that.
From the grave to tell you
he did call me from the grave to tell me how great I am.
Right.
You know? It was just I was talking with him and Ben Carson recently, and they were just. I was asking Ben about.
Yes,
I was
Ben
asking
Carson.
Ben if I could wear my minstrel costume for Halloween, and he tweeted it was okay. So I was going to, but then Nancy Pelosi said it wasn't, so I can't do it. I don't like to listen to her, but sometimes I have to. And
there's a weird relationship going on between those two.
Oh, yeah,
I definitely think there's some sort of underlying sexual tension between us.
I think there's some diddling amongst those two fucking ghouls. I do. But anyway, what did y'all think of that film?
I enjoyed it very much, even though I think the characters, they made horrible decisions. The worst decision. It was the worst trade deal this guy ever got. He got the big plant in his shop, but he had to murder people. Terrible deal. I could have only murdered 2 people and gotten the plant twice as big. You know,
true.
If you
he wanted to bang. he wanted to bang this Audrey lady, the original Audrey lady. He didn't do anything. He should have just gone up, grabbed her right in the crotch. Grabbed her and said, oh, you're a bitch. I'm gonna get you up. I have the best trade deal of all time.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
That was a thing that was said.
That was said.
That was said.
That's what this guy over here. If you believe that, then go ahead and vote for him. I'm not saying vote for him. I'm just saying
vote for Donald Trump. He's the best.
If you're that dumb, yeah.
If you're as dumb as Seymour, you're bound to you're gonna vote for someone to fucking kill you. So
Seymour would definitely be a Trump supporter, I believe.
I believe. Yeah, he would.
Write that in his
be.
memorial journal.
Yeah.
Like Anne Frank.
Yes.
Dick Miller, he likes the deep state and socialists like AOC, putting salt on everything. He's very salty, salty
yes.
man.
Yes. Oh yeah, I totally agree with that. Emma, Jake from State Farm. What did you think of Little Shop of Horrors?
I thought they weren't very socially distant. I think there needs to be a lot of coverage in that shop.
Yep.
If we're sticking with characters, yeah, I think that we need a insurance on that for what we call him, not Lenny Bruce. Yeah, that's like
flower eating Lenny Bruce.
Flower eating Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, flower eating, not Lenny Bruce, because back then you couldn't it was the 60s, so the black cast was non-existent, so it's not Chris Paul, it's not Lenny Bruce.
Yeah.
Yes. A surprisingly little amount of casual racism. I was very disappointed in that respect.
Yeah, well,
there was
in
the
a
old
way,
country.
I mean, I miss when America was great.
I can argue that there was enough casual racism in there because we had a murder mystery with plenty of guilty white parties just being no mind.
Yeah.
No one paying any mind to these people that are shady as fuck, but it's you know what? You look kind of like me, so yeah, it's fine. Yeah, off you go.
What was that lady's name, by the way?
Audrey?
No, the one in Gotham and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh, I don't know.
With the curly hair, she always plays generic Eastern European lady.
I don't think it was the same lady.
I don't watch Gotham.
Because this was 50 years ago.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same
60
lady.
years ago.
It's not the same lady. It just reminds me of her.
Oh, okay.
No, but she always plays the same character.
I don't know.
Carol Kane.
Oh.
Okay.
Came to me.
There we go. She's very talented. But yeah, you think you would do the same thing? You think? I mean, first off, would you buy a carnivorous plant? Second, would you give it your own blood?
I think what I would do is I have a lot of people in cages right now. I get them. They can donate. They have to donate blood to get in this country. They got to give blood to this country. Then I have.
What about
I
the
have
gay
the biggest
ones?
plane in the world. We make money off of that tourism. I'm so good at the business. I can make anything profitable.
Yes.
The business will be so great. I put it in Trump Tower. It's amazing. We feed it the blood of the immigrant children. It's going to be amazing.
What about the gay ones? They can't donate blood.
No, they can't donate blood.
Because
then the plant will become rainbow and it won't look good.
Rainbows are beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Donald Trump hates anything that's good, so it makes sense. It's fitting.
I don't like your racist take, but I am all about feeding children to plants.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
I can feed white children too if that means you're gonna vote for me.
Feed Donald Trump.
I'm really desperate for votes at this time.
Would you feed yourself to the plant?
But I feed myself. I can feed Tiffany to the plant. That's the lowest.
Feed Eric to the plant.
Eric has his days. Tiffany though she's a 7 at best. She brings shame to the Trump name. I don't like her. Barron, he could maybe grow up to be good, but Tiffany, she's no good. Want to get rid of her.
Oh my god. So as ridiculous as this film was, I feel like their depiction of crime and how people just easily got away with murder with shitty, I mean, the police, very accurate. Very accurate.
I did like how they were like, you got a guilty conscience. He goes, no, I don't. He goes, okay, great.
So cavalier. Everything's like,
I'll take your word for it, man.
Yeah, you look. Yeah, that sounds about white. That works for me.
It sounds about white.
That's good stuff.
Notice any dark individuals lurking around here that we could maybe interview?
Sir, if this studio would only hire one, I would blame him. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so yes, the 60s were very racist, but we still love these films. Why? Because deep down, there is some good stuff in them. There's good stuff on both sides. No, what I'm saying is that I don't know. It's good to watch some dumb shit sometimes with your friends because I mean,
agreed.
Dumb shit.
As horrible as this was, I don't know. What was your highlight? For me, it would be Dick Miller.
Dick Miller.
Absolutely,
Dick Miller with
yeah.
the salt. He definitely fucking steals the show for me. And you know what? Let's leave it with let's just how many stars did you get it out of 4? How would you
Out of 4.
Out of 4 stars.
4.
Yeah.
I'd say 3. I thought it was gonna be out of 5. It's 3 fists. I was gonna compromise on that.
Okay.
I would give it. I don't know. As a B movie, I'd give it a 3. As a movie, as a whole, I'd give it a 1.5.
Okay. And I'm gonna be the asshole that gives it 2. And I'm not going to explain why. Guys, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
We had a
having
great
me.
time.
Emma Cohen.
Vote
Yes.
Trump 2020 #1 with racists.
Don't do that.
Emma, please plug your shit. If you could.
What shit do I even have? I have.
You randomly host Zoom mics and showcases.
Yeah, check out at Emma Cohen Comedy on
There we
Facebook
go.
Live.
Yep.
We have a video coming up the Thursday before Halloween. I'm actually going to be running for president, quote unquote, as a different character. And I'm actually going to be debating death. Yours truly, Chaz Dente, is going to be in the video. And yeah, check it out or don't. I can't tell you what to do with your life.
I'm all about that. And Garrett Blakeslee, let's not... People out there, if you like Trump, we know who you're voting for. Go fuck yourself. Anyway,
I say go fuck you too because, I mean, literally I've done it with all my actions. I don't know how to get to you guys that I don't give a shit about you. I literally...
Is there anything you need to plug?
Follow me on Instagram at gblakes13 at gblakes13. I'm going to be doing some shows later in the evening. I was on Joe Gorman and True Dan's podcast.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Sorry for plugging another podcast in your podcast.
That's fine. I was on that podcast too. Joe Gorman and True Dan's two good boys. They had me on that podcast.
Very
I would
proud
love
boys.
to have them on here. Some boys. Yeah.
Stand by, stand back.
The Cam boys. That's what they are. That's what they is. So yeah, man, check that out. And that was good. So that was some good stuff. We're gonna continue this double feature really soon. My guests are gonna go. We're gonna have some more guests coming back. When we come back from this.
Sorry, I just need something for my bass. You
could do this too.
Yeah, that's better.
I don't. Can I say that? Can I say one thing? What's wrong? What's wrong with saying okay sometimes? I can't do that. Be like, hey, some people are like, oh, you don't like.
I think we need to reclaim this as just meaning okay. We need to reclaim
this for just being okay.
Fuck the white supremacists. This means okay, unless you're a white supremacist.
Let's stop giving white supremacists so much fucking power. If a white supremacist gives a thumbs up, fuck you. I'm keeping thumbs up.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Thumbs up is great.
I am America's favorite bisexual, transgender, Filipina, Jewish/Latina Jew. I think I said Jewish twice. I'm okay with the okay sign.
Yes. Oh no!
Brought to you by
Sorry, I'm going to have to go to Walter Reed.
Yes, exactly. So, guys, thank you again.
Walter Reed.
Gentlemen, lady, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr.
I'm so glad for
Thank you,
having
Mr. Blue Albino and Mr. Steak Farm.
That was very good. And we're gonna throw it to Max in the booth. Thank you so much. And we're gonna go to our second movie tonight, Alice, Sweet Alice.
Oh,
yeah.
Who are the guests?
Wouldn't you like to know? I'm not gonna tell you. You're just gonna have to wait and see.
Golly.
All right.
Golly gee. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
God bless America. Vote for me.
Hey, Chaz. Thank you so much for having me do all this and sit in my room for 12 hours. Really appreciate that. Well, we're going to be getting started off with the second half of the Cinema Cellar Halloween special very soon. But first, we're going to announce one of our sponsors. It's actually probably my new favorite toy. Can you get... Shit, where is it? Just one sec. I can work with something here. All right, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a tape on a stick.
Good day, citizens. We hope you are enjoying this sponsored programming, remaining docile, considering products as it is the American way, to be consumed by all these blissful distractions. Think of this as a kind reminder, especially to those of you paying close attention to the world. Conspiracy theorists mind this. Not you twats on QAnon, you're all idiots. To everyone else, we want you all to know that you're right about all of it. Most of it. A solid 80% of it. This is... No true freedom exists, and as we say goodbye, we invite you to forget this emphatic truth. To feel the void of uncertainty with spooky decor and type 2 diabetes this season. Happy Halloween and happier holidays to come. We're watching you.
From HL Toys. HL Toys, proud sponsor of the Cinema Cellar Halloween special. It's a surprisingly non-lethal puzzle to figure out. Anyway, back to you, Chaz, and Cinema Cellar Halloween. Okay.